Hi there, Libra, and welcome to your tarot reading for August 2023. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad to be back. I was gone for about 10 months. I just didn't have the space or mind space to be doing these readings. So I'm just gonna get back at it because I do enjoy it. I've been gifted these lovely cards and I would like to share them with you. So in this reading, we're going to be looking at your career, your home, your finances, your relationships, and the outcomes for the month of August. If you want to skip to a section, you can just go down in the description box below and skip to that section. But we're going to be starting out here. We're going to get 3 cards out for your career from this lovely good tarot deck. And we have the Hanged Man flipping out and the Emperor. So with the Hangman here, Libra, it's kind of like things are status quo. Maybe you might be trying to look at things from a different perspective when it comes to your career and what you can do. And then we have the Emperor coming out. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries directly with your work or career, but this is you kind of also taking charge. And you could be a leader. You could be, taking the lead in your work, trying to look at things from a different perspective, and then taking the lead potentially on that perspective here, Libra. All right, let's have a look here and see what the final card is for your career coming up in August. And we have the 5 of Air. I feel like your ideas are going to be challenged here. You're trying to take the lead with these new ideas and new opportunities and be open to things and maybe make some changes. And you are going to have some conflicts here, maybe with others that are kind of questioning your ideas, questioning what you're putting out there, Libra. And so you kind of have to stand your ground a little bit. Let's get some clarifiers, though. I'm using the Tarot of the Abyss. This is such a beautiful deck. I really did appreciate it. It was gifted to me. So we're going to see why this Hangman is here. We'll get a little clarification on this. You know, you're kind of maybe feeling a bit stagnant. You're trying to maybe shake things up a bit, do things a little bit differently, take control, take the lead, but you're getting a little bit of pushback. I feel questioning your ideas, that kind of thing. And we have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is others at work that are, like maybe you have some friends at work and you don't want to step on toes, that kind of thing with your career. But this is, you're trying to come up with partnerships and work together with others to come up with new ideas and new plans, but you're getting a little bit of feedback and pushback here. And then we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. This is a very interesting deck. It has 2 of these 10 of Swords cards, and this one's coming up in reverse. And so it's kind of like, I want to say to you that you're not using all of the knowledge of the endings and the mistakes and things that you've made to inform your decisions. That's what I'm getting from this card, because in the upright, it means that you're using your wisdom from past experiences, and you're following people that came before you and done this. And here you're trying not to maybe follow the norm or do what's been done already. Like you're trying to do something completely different in your career is what I'm getting. And we have the 5 of Air, a clarifier coming out for that. And we have the 4 of Wands. So this might be this, this questioning and, this people maybe just kind of chirping in your ear about what you should and shouldn't do. There are people that are stable and that you trust and things like this. With this 4 of Wands, though, you are getting a stable foundation in your career. This is creating stability, even though it's creating maybe some security for you with these changes and new ideas, and and maybe involving others that in your career aspect of things here, Libra, in the month of August. Wonderful. All right, so we're just going to go right ahead into what's happening for you at home. What is going on with your home in the month here of August? Okay, we have the King of Earth. Well, it looks like you have it all together. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But, I mean, it's like, you have it all under control. Like, it's got the Midas touch when it comes to your home. Things are looked after. Everything's, status quo. No big major repairs, that kind of thing. I shouldn't say that. We'll get the rest of the cards out here when it comes to your home. So what's going on? It's like everything's looked after. Bills are paid. You don't have to worry about anything here, Libra, during the month of August. And then we have temptation. Okay, so maybe things could go a little bit awry if you're a little bit tempted to maybe overspend or do too much or, take too much, do too much to your home, that type of thing. But there could be people coming into your home that's providing you some temptation to maybe do some things that you wouldn't normally do, that type of thing. We'll get clarifiers, however. One more card for what's happening with you at home, Libra. You've got it under control. Maybe you're tempted to just kind of, it was just a little bit too stable. You want to do something, you got the Fool. That's funny as I say that, because it's like having a fresh start. You want something to change. You want something to be different. So you're tempted to rock the boat is what I'm getting here, Libra. You're feeling like this temptation to kind of rock the boat at home and shake things up, make it a little less, you know, a little more interesting is what I'm getting from that. All right, let's see why this King of Earth is here in your home. Why is the King of Earth here? It's kind of like things are working out. Things are stable. You don't have to worry about finances with your home, things like that. But there's something here that's tempting you. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. I feel like, you know, you have like a solid, a lot of you maybe have a solid relationship, or you just really have a balance when you're at home. You feel balanced, you feel centered, you feel like in control. But some of you could just have that solid partner, or you could be wanting to shake up your partnership at home. If some of you are living with, you know, a significant other, married, that sort of thing, you can have this feeling like you just want things to change or be a little bit different. Okay, so we have 2 cards coming out. We have the 9 of Pentacles and the Sun. So the 9 of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like you're tempted to be on your own. Like you're tempted to go it alone. And you think that's going to make you happy here when it comes to your home. I feel like a lot of you are thinking maybe I should just go it alone. That is what I'm getting with that 9 of Pentacles. That's a card of being independent. It's a card of being single. And I feel like maybe some of you are thinking like, would I be happier if I'm single? Because you feel like you have it all under control, but it's a bit, I'm going to say boring. That's just what's coming out. And I apologize. I'm not trying to insult, but that's just kind of what I'm getting from these cards. Just a bit of boredom. What about the finances? What's going on with your finances? We got 8 of Fire. Okay, so 8 of Wands. I feel like you are, yeah, it's just like not, things are moving fast. Something comes in fast for you. There may be some information around finances. Let's see what the other cards are here. Get a little bit more insight. Fast information coming in. Maybe some of you are trying to plan a trip and it's cost a lot of money, that type of thing. Oh, we have the Messenger of Water. So this here is like to do with, I feel like maybe some of you are planning a trip with a loved one, or you want to put, or you're kind of interested in someone that at the bank, or something you deal with financially. I don't know where that's coming at for some of you. And again, the Sun comes out. Oh my goodness. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like maybe some of you feel maybe financially drained by your partner, or like there's just not enough to go around. And this is super positive, but there's like this new information that comes in that makes you super happy. You have the Sun coming out here twice. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Let's get some clarifiers on this finance card, though. There's good information. There's message coming in from someone, you know, that has emotions for you or feelings for you. It's going to make you super happy when it comes to your finances in the month of August here for Libra. Okay, let's see with this 8 of Fire. Why is this here? We have the Chariot again, fast-moving energy. So something is really going to kind of come in and move really quickly with regards to your finances in the month of August. Like something is really going to make a big change, a good positive change here with the Sun. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is from your hard work, Libra. This is from your hard work. Something is coming in here that is really going to change things up. And it's been your hard work that really has contributed. And the Sun, why is the Sun here for Libra? Let's see why the Sun is here for Libra. Beautiful card, the Sun. Oh, we have a 2 coming up. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, and then we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like you're really kind of holding back on how you feel about something, or how you feel about when it comes to finances. I feel like you're just kind of holding back a little bit. You know, maybe you're thinking about how things used to be, that kind of thing. But I do feel like it's kind of intertwined with your relationship. I feel like there's money issues involved in a relationship, but we'll just see what's going on here. We'll have 3 cards for what's going on in your relationships, because that's the sector we're going to look at right now. Okay, so we have 2 cards. Let's see what they are. Oh, is there 3? No, oh, there is. Okay, so we have the Ace of Fire. So tons of passion here when it comes to relationships in the month of August. This is fiery passion, but it's also the Ace. It's a beginning. It's a new beginning for some of you. Maybe those of you that are single, there's this new opportunity, but it's like kind of like a passionate opportunity. It's a sexual energy. The Ace of Fire is. And then we have the High Priestess. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, but I feel like this is something that you're keeping secret. I feel like the High Priestess is quiet, kind of doesn't say too much, that kind of thing. And then we have the 3 of Fire. So this is kind of like making plans for the future and waiting for your ship to come in. But yeah, it's like you're keeping this to yourself. You're keeping this passionate or how you feel about someone, or like this lustiness again for someone to yourself. And you're trying to make plans for the future and, you know, be reasonable when it comes to relationships. Let's just have a look though. Let's get some clarifiers. Why is this Ace of Fire here? Okay, again with the 3 of Wands. So yeah, it's like making this, you want this new passionate start. You want your ship to come in. For those of you that aren't in a relationship, you want this passionate energy. You want this, you're waiting and wanting this ship to come in. When the High Priestess, you're just kind of being quiet and patiently waiting, right? Oh, that's too many. Too many. Let's just see here with the High Priestess. Oh, there we go. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. It's kind of like you don't want to go on an adventure, or you don't want to make an advance, or you don't want to be foolish or that kind of thing. So you're just being quiet here when it comes to relationships. You don't kind of want to overstep or really create problems. You're not wanting to create any difficulties, right, Libra, when it comes to relationships. And we got 2 more cards coming out for the 3 of Fire. We have Justice and the 8 of Wands. So again, fast moving energy for you. So something is really happening fast here. And with this Justice card coming out, this is your card. And so, you know, you might make this quick decision. Some of you might have to go on a quick trip, that kind of thing, with a loved one, or to see loved ones in the month of August. Very interesting. Yeah, the Justice card. So something's going to be made right here in a relationship. And this waiting around, I think the wait is over here, Libra, for you. So we'll get some cards now to look at the outcome, the overall outcome for the month of August for Libra, the overall outcome in general here. What is the overall outcome for Libra? We have 2 cards coming out. We have the 8 of Earth. So this is like a lot of hard work. You're going to be working hard this month, Libra. I do think it came out before too. So yeah, this is hard work, diligence, just continuing, burning kind of the midnight oil there, hey? And then we have the 10 of Fire coming out. So this is the 10 of Wands. So you're feeling, overall, you're feeling a bit burdened by work this month is what I'm getting. You're feeling like you have juggling too many things, and you're kind of like afraid to ask for help, or you're not asking for help. And then we have the Patience card coming out. So basically somebody could be dealing with the Sagittarius as well. But this Patience card is just saying that, you know, this is something that you're going to require this month, is patience, because, you know, there's a lot going on. You're very busy, but it is more work focused. This is kind of a work focused month, and you know, that's where your stability is. The rest is kind of, you know, you're not too sure what to do with it. Relationships and home look kind of like, I don't know, almost like the home is a little bit stagnant. You're considering going out on your own for some. So let's see, the Magician and the 8 of Earth. So like you got this going on when it comes to work and where you're putting your energy into. You have this under control. You know, you have all the tools you need to do the work you need to do here with the Magician coming out to clarify. How about this 10 of Fire? Lots of going on. You got lots going on. Very busy, very busy. A 10 of Swords, good grief. It's all 2 10s. So like this cycle is ending, this busy cycle. So, you know, some of you could be seasonal workers and coming up to the fall. That'll be the end of it, but it'll just be like so busy. It'll be so busy, but it will come to an end with that 10 of Swords. It'll be, the end is in sight. I'll put it that way. And then this Patience card, the Patience, you're just going to need a lot of patience. Take lots of deep breaths kind of thing, and we'll see what happens here. And we have the 2 of Pentacles, juggling. Yeah, you're going to be juggling lots of things here, trying to keep everything balanced and together. It seems like a very, very busy month for you here, Libra. And that's the overall energy that I'm getting. But it is coming to an end, and you do have it under control, but it will be incredibly busy. So let's just get an overall advice for you, Libra, here. Oh my goodness, that's far too many. We'll get an overall advice. What could be helpful for you? We have regeneration coming out. These are such beautiful cards. I'm just going to read you the messages from the book here, regeneration. So I'll just find this card. So it's a number 46 as well. That means something to you. 46. Let's see, regeneration. So this is rebirth, second chances, and new opportunities. And so, yeah, you do have those new opportunities, especially in love coming in. It's kind of something you're keeping secret. So the Oracle's message, second chances are available to you now. And whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. So relationship message for this card here, I'm going to read it as well because it's interesting with all this. It's kind of confusing and that kind of thing. So the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There's life after death, love after loss, and in this moment you radiate the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. So I do feel like there's a new love interest for sure for some. So prosperity message is what happens when it appears you failed at something. Do you see the beauty in the lesson? That's kind of funny. You weren't seeing the beauty when it comes to your career. Okay. The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. Do opportunities much better than those that came before appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past because you really are experiencing a rebirth. That I find that so interesting, hey, because I feel like in your finances here, this is a kind of a card of ruminating about the past, hey, with the finances. So regeneration, very interesting reading for you, Libra. That is the reading that I have for you for the month of August. Again, I really appreciate you joining me, and I want to thank you. If you like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the beginning of September.